And now, breaking news badly.
Breaking news badly. Welcome back to now's the time I can talk. JB Webb back with you, breaking news badly, doing headlines and opinions and just giving you a whole crap ton of news. That's how we do it at Breaking News Badly. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow me at Radio JB Webb on the tweet box. Getting into the very first headline I got for you here. It's pretty simple. Biden claims Joe Biden. Billboard claims Joe Biden has dementia. JB Webb has dementia. No, the Billboard claims Joe Biden has dementia. He spelt it incorrectly on that billboard. Where is that? That is from Newsweek.com, Pennsylvania. Apparently, they spelled the word dementia wrong, and that's up on a billboard in Pennsylvania. So where's that from? Newsweek.com. 3 cities designated as anarchist filing lawsuit against the Trump administration. So Portland, Seattle, New York, those are the 3 cities. This is on npr.org. Find that fascinating. You can go read that there. Activists build facial recognition to ID cops who hide their badges. That's interesting. Futurism.com has that article where you can find that, developing face recognition technology. I think they already have that in China, don't they? Anyway, it is official. Solar is the cheapest electricity in history. Ba-bam. Popularmechanics.com. That's where that article comes from, and it is recent. It's a 2020 article, in case you think that's old. So, again, the wind, the sun, it's all free. I guess we want to pay for electricity because we're a capitalist country. Is that right? That's what I'm being told. Oh, we got to, fuck that free energy. We'll just pay. We'll just keep paying for stuff. On to the grump Trump. What am I at here? The independent.co.uk. The headline is Trump just quietly passed an executive order that could destroy a future Biden administration. This is a good one. If you have time to read this, basically, in a nutshell, this order would change the schedules of federal employees and allow, there's a little bit in there that basically, let me give it to you. In the event that the incumbent president loses his reelection bid, this order could give him largely unfettered authority to fire experts like Dr. Anthony Fauci, while leaving behind a corpse of embedded loyalists to undermine his successor, according to federal employment law experts. So again, that's pretty serious. That's tyrant talk. That's tyrant talk. Join us next time on Tyrant Talk. So speaking of Tyrant Talk, there you go. Indy100.com has an article, 17 reasons why these Trump voters will never vote for him again. Number 1, the worst possible leader at the worst possible time. Number 2, healthcare. Number 3, lying. Number 4, name-calling, immigration, childish leader, golfing too much, racist, sexist, homophobe, TikTok, lack of ethics or leadership, the tweets, the coronavirus, bleep, blah, blue, goes on and on and on. Racism, fascism, climate science denial, conspiracy theories, and narcissistic personality. So I guess, if somebody loses, there's plenty of things you could work on, try to become a better person. Oh, you're probably not gonna do that, are you? No, I don't think you are. So speaking of people that do work on themselves, this one is from powerofpositivity.com, and I like the article. 5 behaviors that reveal someone is mentally strong. Number 1, they don't complain much. Well, there you go. Well, that excludes a whole bunch of people. Mentally strong people take control of their lives. Number 3, they learn to dance in the rain. To find out what that means, go to powerofpositivity.com. They let go of bad habits. Mentally strong people, number 5, stand their ground, and they don't have to kill any children to do it. There you go, Zimmerman. White supremacist. Perfect segue. White supremacists responsible for the majority of 2020 domestic terror attacks. This is from Mashable.com. So I understand if you don't think that's a legitimate news source there, but they do have all of the numbers for you. There you go. Oh, what's this one? Trump again coming back with some nonsense from BusinessInsider.com. I couldn't believe this. I don't understand how this guy's still walking around. Trump, when is this from? October 24th, 2020. Trump says that if Biden is elected, seniors will have no air conditioning during the summer. That's what we're working with, kids. There you go. The fake Melania story coming at you. BroBible.com is where I snagged this one, but it's pretty much everywhere. The fake Melania. People are convinced Donald Trump is traveling with a fake Melania Trump body double. There you go. There's your newest conspiracy theory or whatever. And let's see. What is this? I couldn't believe this article. It's just Indy100.com. 3 days ago, Trump confuses missiles with toothbrush. Yet again, while bragging about his achievements at his latest rally. All right, so there you go. Got enough of this Trump crap. Halloween is coming up, and that is good. And the downtown Orlando area there from Wesh.com. Here's the headline: Downtown Orlando to allow alcohol in the streets on Halloween. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be such a good idea. It's already pretty crazy when it's a normal night and they can't drink all in the streets. Normally they'll rope it off, though, for like St. Patrick's Day or whatever. So it might actually work out better given this whole COVID deal. So anyway, sadly, a couple more Trump stories here. Pro-Trump televangelist says if Biden wins, people will start having sex with cattle. It's a fucking hogwash. CBS hires 24-hour security for Leslie Stahl after she receives death threats following a Trump interview. This is from alternet.org. So just a way to ticket. So these are the people that don't want you to have an abortion, but they want to kill Leslie Stahl for the interview with the Trump. I don't know. All of this is making me so exhausted. Let's just get this shit over with and get on to somebody new. Speaking of somebody new that I miss severely, and especially on TV, this was a BrooklynVegan.com. Jon Stewart returning to television with new Apple TV series. So that'll be super exciting. Keep a lookout for that. So good stuff to come back to us there. Uber to offer discounted rides, free food at polling places on election days. Say what? Some more good stuff. FloridaPolitics.com has that article. You want to Uber around? Uber to offer discounted rides, free food at polling places on election day. 9 ways the 2020 presidential race could turn out. This is from WFTV, and that's WFTV.com, my bad. So you have basically a bunch of information here, working backwards, which is the worst thing in the world it could be, is 269. It's a tie. Brush up on Article 2, Section 1, Clause 3 of the U.S. Constitution and hunker down. 2020 ain't done with us yet. So if it's a tie, that's one way the election could go. It could go landslide for Biden or Trump. Probably not Trump, I would think. Latino surge could occur, giving Trump a victory. A polling error in your favor. And, Florida, it's Arizona, they say. So, again, a swing state could come into play. Maybe it's not Florida. Larger vote loss. Florida, it's Pennsylvania, right? So maybe it's Pennsylvania. Biden, build back the blue wall better. There are 3 of the 6 states that Trump did not crack 50% in are Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. In these states, the Libertarian candidate Gary Johnson took 3.6% of the damn vote and took 2.4% of the vote in Pennsylvania. If Biden can retain all states won by Hillary Clinton in 2016 and the 3 blue wall states where Trump was under 50 cents, then he would amass the 281 electoral votes, which I think that surpasses. Anyway, Trump 2 in 2016, President Donald Trump won 306 electoral votes, but did not break 50% in 6 states, including Florida, removing Utah from the 6. There is no Evan McMullin on the ballot in 2020, so it's possible for Trump to win the other 5 and pick up 306 electoral votes. So there you go. That's how that will all pan out. But again, you can vote. If you can vote, you should be doing it. You should be doing it right now. Vote early if you can. I did. It was super easy. I did the ballot, just swung by, put my little thing in the ballot there, bing, bong, boom. It was like 5 minutes. Anyway. This is from, I saw this on infotainment.com Facebook page, and it's from freep.com, Detroit Free Press. GM Defense delivers first infantry military vehicles to the U.S. Army. These are some badass looking GMs. I don't know if that's technically a Hummer. I guess it is. Anyway, so there you go, giving the government a Hummer. This is very, very good news. Concerts are almost back to normal, and that is in New Zealand, again, from our friends over there, brooklynvegan.com. That's the article, so go check them out. For adults, it actually says 4 adult children found living with dead mother for possibly, how long? More than 2 years. So the dead mother's body was there. Anyway, this is Nashville, Tennessee. That's on WFTV.com. That's a news story if you want to scare yourself with some reality. A couple more for you. Am I almost done? Yay. Oh, here's some interesting news. This is from Politico.com. Recent story. Wisconsin GOP says hackers stole $2.3 million from Trump re-election fund. What? Oh, that's crazy. Wow, that is crazy, though, for real. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Let's go to some audio clips, and we'll close this baby out here. What you got? Oh.
Russian disinformation. There's literally zero evidence that it's Russian disinformation. The director of national intelligence said it. And by the way, more importantly, the FBI said it. And I don't say that because I think the FBI has more credibility. I say that because it's pretty clear that the FBI has done whatever they possibly could to hurt Donald Trump. If they're even coming out and saying this, meaning the upper levels of the FBI, the door kickers love us, not so much the bureaucrats at the top. But if even they're coming out and saying, yeah, there's absolutely no evidence, and it doesn't prevent Adam Schiff and MSDNC from being out there and telling.
Right. Well, somebody clearly sped that up, but it's hilarious. Here's another fun one for you. Karens, but with zombie noises. There you go. Some recent clips of white women acting badly in front of a camera. I guess they're called Karens. There you go. What's this guy? Oh. Thank you, the original Screaming Sheep. We appreciate that. Now, this episode, I'm going to close everything out with this thing that I saw on FBE on Facebook. And basically, it's the wisdom from the mouths of babes. I don't know if you've ever heard that expression, but this is a great video, and it's kids react to seeing Donald Trump. So enjoy this. It's not playing?
I've been told no.
Oh, okay. Enjoying.
Mr. Trump, with the exception of your family,
it's about
have you ever
Donald
been
Trump.
told no?
I love Donald Trump.
Oh, many times. I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me
A small loan of $1 million. Wait, a small loan?
$1 million isn't very much compared to what I built.
It hasn't been easy for me, but I'm filthy rich.
We have very stupid people in our country negotiating for us, and we have leaders that don't know what they're doing.
Like yourself?
He's talking about himself.
That kid was the
$505
best.
billion. We're going to lose that. $505 billion. And by the way, I don't like this mic. No, this mic is terrible. Stupid mic keeps popping.
Why are you talking about a microphone?
He's like a 5-year-old. He throws tantrums about like stupid things.
You are the single biggest liar. This guy will say anything.
You will too.
Nasty guy. Now I know why he doesn't have one endorsement from any of his colleagues.
All right,
So undiplomatic.
when you point to his own record, he
Pretty
screams,
smart kids.
liar, liar, liar. If you want to go...
Where did I
and
support it? Where did I
If you
support
want
it?
to go...
Hey, Ted, where did I support it?
It's kind of like me and my brother. Let Donald Trump talk
for once! Yay!
They're both like the Rare Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Somebody should run against John McCain. I supported him. He lost. He let us down. So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers.
Oh my God. So you shouldn't like yourself
He
then.
hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured.
Snap.
I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Oh my God. That's so mean.
You don't really joke about that kind of stuff. It's really serious.
One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
That is so rude. He speaks his mind, but his mind isn't right.
Classic.
Our country has tremendous potential. Let's make America great again.
Still is great. And you're just gonna make it worse. I don't want him for president. If he becomes president, I'm moving to Canada.
He's on the news, he's on Vine, he's on social media, he's on everything.
A lot of people have comb-overs, but that comb-over, like, you have to know.
So from watching these clips, what do you think of this guy?
He's funny, he's a nice guy, but the other people are rude to him. They don't let him talk.
Yeah. I think he's a horrible person, no offense. A lot of people like him only because he says things that other people don't have the courage to say. But sometimes you just gotta keep some certain things in.
One of the women said, like, he didn't have that politician filter, and he just says whatever he feels like saying.
If he's gonna be rude to ladies, he shouldn't be a president.
Why do you think people like him?
Probably because they think he's smart.
The people on the news were saying that he was, like, feeding into people's fears.
My parents like him because they say he speaks his mind, but I hate him.
Well, some people are saying that they like that he speaks his mind, that so many people that run for president always just say what everyone wants them to say.
I think it is not right to do.
I think it isn't that nice.
Who wants him to say what he's saying?
Presidents are supposed to be nice.
You have to appear confident, but I like it when people are humble at the same time.
He speaks his mind and doesn't really care what people think, but sometimes the thing that's not presidential is what's on his mind.
Trump has said that if he's elected president, he's going to do things like create jobs and protect our country, but he's also proposed doing things like placing a ban on people from the Muslim religion from entering the United States until we can figure out the terrorist problem, and building a wall between the U.S. and Mexico to keep out illegal immigrants.
That's stupid. My friend has a brother that lives in Mexico, so if he puts a wall, they won't be able to come over here.
It is a free country. You're just taking that away.
There are Muslims in the world who, hate what's happening
love
and
these kids.
Wish that they could stop it. To just, ban all of them would be a little extreme.
Mexicans coming into the U.S. without having to do anything. When my parents coming from Italy and having to do all this stuff when they don't have to. I mean, that's stupid.
Some of his ideas are not the worst.
There you go.
But most of them
immigrating
are. He should
legally.
not be president.
I'm fighting with kids. They
who the
can't
next
hear me.
president is going to be?
Well, as long as it's not Donald, I'm fine.
It does not affect my life whatsoever, and I only care about sports.
Who rules our country is gonna affect us because we're pretty much the next generation and we're gonna have the country next.
It matters a lot because the president can remove laws. He can make new laws.
I don't
Kid is smart.
really care because I somewhat trust the adults.
There are people that think that he shouldn't be running for president because they think he isn't qualified. He had his own board game once. And he also has been, on WWE.
Her friend just slapped her head.
But his supporters think that that's the type of person the country needs, that they need someone that is more like everyone else.
Everyone had a job before coming president.
I like people with a different background, but I also want someone who's more into politics.
You need experience to become president. If you have no experience, something's gonna go wrong.
Well, difference is good. It's just maybe a different type of different.
Do you think Donald Trump is going to become the president?
No.
I don't think he'll win.
Fingers crossed he's not.
No. Or at least I'm hoping.
I pray to God, no. Donald Trump will not be our next president.
Yes, but I don't think he should. Everyone in my house is guaranteeing it, so I have to. Might. But there's no telling.
2.5.
Anything could happen.
There you go. The kid wisdom from the mouth of babes. The kids are smart as hell. That vote came out 9.5 to 2.5. So that should tell you that's a good precursor to the election. Wow, the future is looking bright. Kids are smart as hell. Take care of them. Tell them not to be like whatever that guy's name is. I'm not going to say it. It is breaking news badly. We're going to end with a little bit of a sponsor crawl so some local businesses can get some love. Yes. We want to thank PocasHottest.com, ShannonHoltArt.com, OrangeBlossomBrewing.com, EtoileBoutique.com, BadassSandwiches.com, Infotainment.com, Kush Ultra Lounge, Dank Orlando City Smoke Shop, Orlando Art Army, Iron Cafe, Iron Cow Cafe, thank you, Kathmandu Winter Park, GroundingRoots.com, EarTheater.usdjs.com, Nora's Wine Cigars.com, LittleIndies.org, and RemixRecordShop.com. Thank you so much. Season 10.
WJBW, all one word, .com.
WJBW, Orlando, Florida. The first quasi-radio web show.
Wow. Yeah.